Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Welcome back to another round of street vlogging, and we are here on this street vlogging to get you informed and also get you thinking, and also uh, helping to get our homeland moving again, because we are here to make things to happen in a wonderful way. Remember, we are a wonderful family, and I'm the son of the wonderful. And welcome back again. And what are we going to talk about? It is very important for you to engage in this discussion. Recently, you heard about the news of what happened in Imo State, in Umuaka, concerning an illustrious son of Igbo land, the name Okulora, where he went on a humanitarian job and to Umuaka, all in Imo State, and was taken. I mean, Ndimbulu Webulia, when Asesia Egoni Nochi. So, and this was a sad event, but what make matters worse is that the Umuaka community in South Africa was asking for evidence of this. You should provide the ATM location and all those things, which was nonsensical and doesn't make any sense at all, because what they are saying is completely mess. So, but that's what brought about this street vlogging on the need for us in Anibo, in Anambra State, to basically do a new thing, to take responsibility. We cannot keep on waiting for these politicians. As you have seen in Anambra State, the governor is busy fighting to get elected. Most of the time, they are basically being derailed or not focused on governing. They don't actually bother much. What they are thinking about is the next election. And because of that, they don't actually bother what is happening in the streets, in the towns, and the people's home, and what the pain people are going through. You cannot believe that the whole of the Igbo land businesses has been crippled on Mondays. But it seems that the politician has no answer to that, because they don't really bother. They don't really care. And some villages in Igbo land are still under or overwhelmed or taken over by riffraffs and some other notorious and they are John Mado. So, but those politicians doesn't care. Now, they say democracy is the people by the government of the people, by the people of the people, or whatever they describe it. Now it's left to you and me to do something new, because unless we realize the importance of security, we cannot make headway anywhere. In Anambra, in Anibo, in Nigeria, take this to the bank. In Umuaka or any of these villages, most of the business activities has completely stopped. Livelihood has completely been reduced to nothing. Most of the people has abandoned everything that belongs to them, and they have gone. So I was talking to a gentleman yesterday, and he was telling me about these things. I told him that ndị Igbo eji igo anyụkọ mamịlị ọgba ụfụfụ na igwe bụ ike ka eji malụ ndị Igbo, that ndị ọzọ na-amụ ndị Igbo amụ na ya nwezoro uche. Because sometimes we see something happening in one village, we say, oh, it's an isolated case. We don't call things, we don't call a spade anymore. Anya that was ihojo, we celebrate it. Some people do video about it, celebrating it. Even if one guy or two guy in overseas will be telling, oh, blah blah blah, let's do this. Can maybe say by they celebrate here. So now is the time to do a new thing, and this is the title of this video: the time to do a new thing in Igbo land, in Anambra State, in the villages. Time to do a new thing, and this new thing we are going to introduce, and this is what we are going to talk. And it's going to be in series, and the first one is the one we are going to do now. Basically, the new things is involve village to village, town to town, clan to clan, umunna to umunna. Decision to do a new thing, to do things differently. We cannot wait for the government. We cannot wait for the Nigerian police. Nigerian police is highly ineffective. We cannot wait for the politicians, because the politicians is for election. You cannot be calling only Governor Chukwuma Soludo do this, do that, because he might not bother much, because unless he affect him directly, he doesn't actually bother much. Because if he bother much, if all these politicians, the governor of Anambra State, governor of Enugu State, Ebonyi State, Imo State, Abia State, and all the governors in Nigeria, or even the president doesn't even know what's going on. He doesn't even bother. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care myself. But if they really bother, things would have changed. There will not be a situation that a single life will be lost without millions of questions asked and the perpetrators brought to book. You know, this issue of crime is not something that should be allowed to falter in our communities, in our villages, in our states. So we must do a new thing, and now I'm proposing the new things. You know, this channel is very innovative and is very, very educative. In Anambra State, in Igbo land, we have so much resources. I mean human resources. A lot of our people have so much money. So what does that entail? Let us build industries, starting with safety of life and property, and also food security. These two things will actually change the economy. It will actually improve our economy. How do we do this in our villages? We have to, first of all, we do what the government has never done before. In advanced countries, in advanced world, what you hear is that government collect data on people that are jobless, people that are not working. They collect data on people, and they have data of even those that are released in prison. They have the information. Even in the villages and in some areas, people that are not part of that place, they know who they are. They know the movement of the people. So what in the first part of this video series, I do advocate that we should look at bringing a situation whereby, let's give an example, a town like Iseke. Iseke is, I've been to Iseke, I've been to Iseke before. Yeah, it's Iseke or Blue Caesar I went to. It's a long time ago, I couldn't remember anymore. But I know that this Iseke can be rescued. I just want to use Iseke as an example. There are other villages, Omuaka, Osu, all those areas can be rescued. I give you just in 2 months. So the people of that land must take over their land. How do they do this? By bringing their money to bear, and also negotiation with those that are involved in crime. So what they need to do is basically to get the people to be working again, to make sure that they employ people that will basically, not only that they will be securing the land, they will also be employed. They also, this is twofold or threefold. As they are employing people to work in security and food industry, of food, agriculture, agro businesses, they also at the same time negotiating and also making sure that those that are involved in these crimes are basically noted. And also those that are involved in they need to get all of them. They need to build rehabilitation homes, and they should place a total ban in the sale of this immoral substance. So these are one of the ways to solve this problem, because if it's not dealt with, I bet you that our homeland will continue in a pear shape. It will continue to struggle, and this is a danger to everybody. So don't think you are living in Oshobo or living in somewhere saying, oh, this place is this. Remember how this thing started. It started in the Niger Delta, in Port Harcourt, in those areas. It started spreading all over because of the nonchalant attitude of our people and nonchalant attitude of the politicians. Time is of the essence. Now is the time to do a new thing. We can rescue our homeland. We can rescue our villages. We can rescue our towns. We can do that. Even if the governor doesn't care. Even in your state, being in Anambra, even if Governor Soludo doesn't bother, we must do something, because the pain is getting too much to the people. People need to enjoy their homeland. People cannot run away. Where are you running to? If you go to Lagos, people are harassing you in Lagos. You go to the north, people are harassing. People go to Ghana, they say to you, go to your country. So meaning that charity must begin in our homeland. So as we say in this channel, that charity begins not in Lagos, not in the north, but in Anibo, our homeland. So kaime ngwa kaigala agbanari odachi. So that's what we are discussing. Let us not be dancing while the people are resting. Let us make hay while the sun shines. Let us all rise together to get things up and running again. We must do a new thing, and that's the new thing start with you. I am so Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. I plead on you to please make sure you share this video. Make sure that you also comment. What is your own opinion on this? Do you think we can ever get it right? Drop your comments and